Yes, people, how we doing? Welcome back to another stream. It's the Pep Guardiola press conference ahead of Chelsea on Sunday. So you'll have the press conference now, which will be available as a video on our YouTube channel straight after this. And also, your embargoed section won't be tonight because we play Sunday. It'll be Saturday night. So Saturday at 10:30 is when you'll get your embargoed stuff. So that's where like some of the headline kind of news information will mainly be in. Thought we'd start by just looking at some of the stuff that's popping off today. It feels ages since we've done an actual football stream. We obviously we did I know there was the panel show the other day with Hugh, and also there was the Big Steve show on Monday. However, for me, I've just been mainly rocking FIFA streams, so it feels weird to actually talk about football again. Something that's on everyone's talking about right now is the fact of this Paquetá news. Now, it's something that I've said for quite a bit that I feel, and also that we heard. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Craig Party Time. Basically saying that Paquetá, if the betting stuff's cleared, City will go back in for Paquetá in January. In the FIFA career mode that we're currently doing, we signed Paquetá for January because that's the kind of situation that that City seem to find themselves in. And here, look at this from it's Sport Witness. It's UOL. I don't know who that is. Via Sport Witness, and obviously this is the Donny in it, Rafael Reis or Rees. It says City are watching the investigation into Paquetá's betting accusations and are waiting for a conclusion. If innocent, Man City are decided to make a new offer in the January transfer window. So they've already made that call. They've already had that sit down, and they've had the conversation of we will put a bid in for Paquetá in January if the betting accusations are all dusted. So that's basically what we heard quite a while back as well. I think it's going to be a lower fee as well, a lower fee than what we went in with. We went in with £85 million in summer. I think you were looking at more 70 mil, something like that. But City clearly looking to still go for Paquetá, and it makes sense. It makes sense. We really wanted him, was willing to pay for a lot of money for the guy. And a bit of an attacking midfielder. An attacking midfielder thing is where where it seems to be going in that window. Could Calvin Phillips be a part of that deal? There was rumours yesterday about him saying yes to Juventus. He could go to Juventus, but I don't know. I like it, man. I like it. I like the look of it. And here, Pep Guardiola sees Paquetá as a potential long-term replacement for KDB, which is mad. It's a mad thing to say. I don't know if he's just clutching at straws on that. No one would have confirmed that, I don't think, to him that Pep has said that. I don't think that's a situation. But I do think he'll be playing in that attacking mid role, 100%. So it all depends on how he does at the club if we do sign him in January. Yes, Iptris, mate. I don't know why you're hating on it so bad, this deal. I like Paquetá, mate. I think he'll do good in the City side as well. I know. Thing is, people are too hell bent on getting Musiala and Wirtz that they can't allow any room for any other player. I get it because Musiala and Wirtz look incredible. Apparently, Wirtz wants Bayern Munich though, and the Musiala thing still that stinks. That we heard news about Musiala about him not renewing his contract yet. I think that the whole Musiala not renewing his contract and Man City are circling kind of thing, it just stinks of Musiala trying to get more money on that current deal. You throw in City's name anywhere for these top stars, then you're going to get more deal, more on the money. Caribbean Race says Paquetá plus Wirtz or Musiala for me. If Bernardo leaves and Kevin De Bruyne is basically in the bin after this injury, then yeah, I could see that. I could see us going for two. A Paquetá and someone like a Musiala or a Wirtz. We could go for two attacking midfielder then. But it all depends on what Bernardo Silva does. For me personally, that's the way that I see it. Kev will be back in January, so who needs Paquetá? Let's wait a season or two and see that. Well, we don't know how consistent Kevin De Bruyne is going to be when he comes back. Do you know what I mean? Núñez, I feel like, wasn't brought in for that role. I think he'll rotate. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be unless City basically went with Núñez as just a makeshift. But I don't know, because we're going to be losing Calvin Phillips, definitely. I don't know. It's definitely something to keep your eye on, because obviously we've still got a couple of months now until, or like 2 months, till the January transfer window. So it's definitely something to keep our eye on. And if he gets caught guilty, which I think I've heard somewhere that it has been, it's not announced yet, but I feel like it's leaning towards him being not guilty. But if he's found guilty, then City will backdoor that straight away. City will be like, we ain't having anything to do with this, mate. Yeah, Ariel, that's a shout. That is a shout. I've put a poll in the chat as well, by the way. Happy to get Paquetá in January. 72% of people are saying yeah, 74 votes. 28% of people are saying no. The 74 votes is only 34 likes. Do us a favour in it. You voted on that. It takes 2 seconds to like the stream. Helps other people find the channel. Also, subscribe if you are new. Right, Pep was late for his press conference. Pochettino was talking pre that, though. Poch says on Pep, he's one of, if not the best coach in the world. It's a fantastic challenge. Too many memories of facing City. Some good, some not so good. It's a pleasure. It's going to be really nice. On City, he said, for me, the best team and coach in the world, one of the best organisations in the world. When you show the results from top to bottom, it shows they're doing really well. We know it's going to be tough. It will be a tough game. I think it'll be a tough game for both sides. I don't see this being an easy win for City at any stretch of the imagination. Poch on City's domination in England. It's the reality. I don't know if it's good or bad. It's reality. They are showing they dominate English football. They deserve their top. The team you want to beat. We are the team to beat. So congrats to Wolves and Arsenal. Right. Pep's here. There we go. Pep on Rico Lewis says, if he was a little bit taller, he already would be considered one of the best players in the Premier League, says Pep. That's pretty mad. He just considered it if he's a little bit taller. Rico Lewis is sick, you know. He's so sick. Something that the people do say, though, isn't it? That he gets muscles off the ball a little bit easy. But for someone who's 18 years old, yeah, to be doing what he's doing is actually mad. And the fact that he comes from Bury as well, I've got that Bury representation, innit? I feel like, honestly, it's mad to see Rico doing bits. It's actually insane. And how well he slots into the side, the talent is there, man. Hopefully he just keeps getting better and better. And under Pep Guardiola, you'd imagine that he would. He's a Lam regen. Yeah, man. Pep on Chelsea says they're getting better. New club, new players. Sooner rather than later, they'll be a top contender. The quality in all departments is there. I think Chelsea will get back up there. I think they're going for a bad time, but I don't see this bad time as an extended period of shitness. I feel like they're currently having that. I feel like I don't see that for the future. I do feel like they'll get up there. It's just whether they're patient with managers. So like with Poch, yeah, they're not doing so great this season. Let me get the Prem table. Whether they're like 10th or something like that. They are actually 10th. Yeah, although 4 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, it stinks. But I know they're not doing so great this season. However, they just need to give the manager time. They can't keep the revolving door going, getting new managers in with new styles who want new players. So the club just keeps shifting, spending money, selling players, shifting the management. It just doesn't work, man. They need to be consistent and stick to someone. So hopefully, well, not hopefully for me in it, but like if they want to be getting up there, I'd be sticking with Poch for now, definitely. Despite everything that's going on. You just got to be patient. Just got to be patient with them. Yeah, so I agree with Pep there. I do think they'll be challenging. Actually, it says Chelsea will be challenging us in 2 seasons. Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo will come good. They need to sign some experienced players who don't panic. Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, they've got Thiago at the back, Thiago Silva, but then they need to... like a little bit of experience won't go missing there. Yeah, and maybe... Who's their striker? Jackson. They should probably get a proper Donny striker, but don't know. Oh, they've still got Nkunku, haven't they? I forgot they've got Nkunku as well, but he's just injured. Is he been for the season, Nkunku? Is he one of the people that did the ACL? Do you remember at the start of the season? Loads of people just did their ACL. Pep on Rico Lewis still. He says he's an exceptional player. Every game he's played has been high standard in all departments. We're really, really pleased. Yeah, I agree. And Lavio and Nkunku will be back after the international break. That's mad. I'm really excited to see how Nkunku does in the Premier League. And obviously Lavia stepping up is big. Do you think Cole Palmer will celebrate if he's going against City? I have a sneaky feeling, right, that he will celebrate. He's permanently left. I feel like he will celebrate. I don't think he should. It's not like he had a bad time at City, like he didn't enjoy his time here. But I feel like, I don't know, there's something in me where I just feel like he'll shithouse it. He shouldn't, though. He shouldn't. I hope he doesn't. Because I personally want him to do really well. John Stones' injury, obviously, is ruled out against Chelsea. This is breaking, ruled out against Chelsea. I think we all knew that anyway. Pep says he doesn't know whether he'll be back for Liverpool after the international break. It's annoying, the Stones injury. It's like one of the most frustrating ones that we've had. Because he just can't stay fit for a season, man. He's made of biscuits. But also what you got to look at is Stones is so good, yeah, that... Do you know what I mean? He's one of the best ball-playing centre-backs in world football. So it's hard to replace a John Stones if you just wanted to call it quits. So it's unfortunate that the guy got injured, especially in a game like Young Boys. Like, something that, in reality, he probably didn't need to play, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You got to deal with injuries, and John Stones has had his fair share of them. Pep on whether City played better than last season. He says, I don't know. The team last season played really good. Season before that as well. I'm not going to underestimate the previous teams, but the mentality and consistency has been there. Personally, I think we are playing better at this stage than last season. At this stage is the key part of that sentence, because we was playing better in the second half of the season, definitely. But at this stage last year, I feel like we're playing better now than we was then. So I think obviously Pep's not comparing either of the sides. Actually, I think Guardiola can do that job, but Pep won't play him there and probably play Akanji. Yeah, I think Pep will just run with the Akanji inverting. I think potentially Guardiola could do it. Yeah, Hungary, mate. He was a striker, wasn't he? He was a striker when he was growing up, Guardiola, when he first got into the system. Akanji to replace Stones, I believe so, and I believe so. I think Akanji will be that man. And on that break, and Akanji is trained as normal with Man City squad ahead of Chelsea away, confirms Pep, which is good, because he obviously was ill the other day. Yes, Harry Briggsy. Bonjour. 4 recorder leagues for £3 for my train Sunday. Chelsea away is on. Keep up your FIFA stream, lad. Game is dead, but your content makes it worthwhile. Yes, Harry Briggsy, mate. I appreciate that, bro. You'll have to get yourself involved in if you've got the game, get yourself involved in pro clubs. If not, you can just sit in disc and just shout at us. You can just shout at us as a manager. Yes, Harry, mate. 4 recorded for £3 ain't bad as well. I mean, that's get the deals on. Bash. Vido doesn't know the system well enough yet. Yeah, I agree with that, Osmodeus. I think it will take time. I do think he would be able to mould into that, though. It's a risk I don't think he'll do it against Chelsea, though. Akanji will play that role. Pep on Palmer says, really pleased. One of the reasons he left City was game time, and he's getting it, so congratulations to him. He's playing well and all the best. Congratulations to Chelsea and him. Yeah, the thing is, all of us had this question. Why has he gone to Chelsea if he wants thingy? If he wants to get game time. But he is actually getting that game time. He's taking all the penalties from him. You know what I mean? So fair plays to Cole Palmer, man. Fair plays, he's actually doing bits. Ben Yedder has to be Ultimate Team. I started doing Ultimate Team the other day, mate. I played a game. I actually played last night as well off stream, just to see. And I played one this morning just to see where my levels are at. But yeah, Ultimate Team streams soon come, is what I was trying to say. Pep on Sterling says he's playing really good. He's back in his best moments for what I've seen recently. What he did at City for us in the early years was really, really important. Yeah, people are too quick to forget that. People are too quick to forget how good Raheem Sterling was at his early time. Lazou says, yes, JP, no to Paquetá. Nah, he's got that Brazilian flair, bro. I want him, man. I want him. As a Chelsea fan, we love Palmer. He's a special player. Should be getting called up for England if he carries on his form. Yeah, man. He's a mint talent. He's a mint talent. We'll have to just... We'll have to wait and see how he develops, man. We'll have to wait and see. It's a shame that he couldn't make it, I see. Pep on Phillips, on Calvin Phillips. It's normal, this situation from Southgate. He has a lot of confidence with Calvin, and we're pleased with that. It's normally once for the international team. Many national team managers rely on one player. Is Calvin Phillips back in that? He's always in the England side, but never plays football. It's weird. When you get Raheem Sterling, who's now getting back into form and can't even get into it. Pummer, Douglas Luiz is an exceptional player. Douglas Luiz is a solid Donny, you know. I rate Douglas Luiz, I think he's good. He obviously was at City, but he couldn't actually play for City because of work permits. Pep, on whether Guardiola can play in the Stones role. Says, yeah, maybe, but needs to prove it in training. Oh, that's funny, actually. We were just talking about that, wasn't it? Needs to prove it in training, in some drills. Still, I didn't see it. Maybe in the future, he's only 21. There you go. So he's saying that it could happen at some point, but not at this time because he's not seeing it from him yet. But it's good that he's been asked that. Well done, Dan Murphy, because that's something that we've all been thinking about is Guardiola playing in the Stones role. Pep, on when Stones came, we didn't think he could do it. Says, but we've been 8 years together, many training sessions and concepts, and it's there. Yeah. Like, John Stones, I don't think John Stones thought he could do the role that he does now. John Stones, honestly, is sick. He's sick. Pep on Alvarez says he can play striker, behind, close to the box, to help with intense pressing. With us, second striker behind Erling Haaland, but with Argentina further forward ahead of Messi in central positions, is playing well. Yeah, true that. Julian Alvarez has been really, really important for us this season. He's up there with our player of the season so far. Pep on City bringing through young players. Sometimes we make a signing like Kovacic, but always we try to bring young players to start a career and name in world football. It's really important, financially and sporting. Yes, just like delusional ball. We would love to still have the legends we have had here, but time passes for everyone, especially for athletes. Guardiola, Doku, Oscar Bob is with us now. Rico Lewis, these players are really important. It's their time to shine, man. It's their time to shine, isn't it? And he's said Kevin De Bruyne feels really good, but he's not running yet. With City not wanting to rush his recovery, I still feel like it'll be early 2024 when we see Kevin De Bruyne. Like January 2024 time after that little international winter break or whatever it's called. Sam McCoy, yes, Sam, mate. Says Paquetá will be ideal in Jan, but somehow don't see us doing any big business in the next window. I think outgoings like Phillips may happen, but nothing big till summer, in my opinion. I disagree on the sense that I think we will go for Paquetá. We heard it ages ago that City are going to go straight back in for Paquetá if his yellow card stuff is cleared. And yeah, that's and then you got the news today that City have basically decided on making an offer. It all depends if West Ham try and rinse us, but I think City will go back in for him. I think City wanted him, had a plan for the guy, so I think City will go back in for him in January transfer window. JP, you know what happened to Delap? He just vanished, didn't you? And hear about it in a while. Liam Delap went to... Last season he went to Stoke. I think then he got recalled and went to Preston. He's now at Hull. Let me get his stats for you. He's currently made 15 appearances. He's got 4 goals and 1 assist. There you go. That's Liam Delap for you at Hull. Tommy said early Christmas present. Yeah. So Tommy's saying early Christmas present. So maybe round then. But I don't think we'll rush him back. I think we'll take our time, man. Even when he's back in training. Do you remember Diaz last season? How he waited ages to integrate him into the team. I think we'll do something like that. Barcola still coming. Bradley Barcola. Is that you're on about? Nah, he went to... Did he go PSG? Yeah, he did. He's at PSG. Valentin Barco, if that's who you mean. Valentin Barco, that is just... Boop. Thanos out existent, mate. Just went... That deal just does... I don't know what's going on. I'd rather sign Douglas Luiz than Paquetá. Big Anita would be much, much cheaper. Douglas Luiz is it's a different signing though, being it like it's Douglas Luiz you're signing to like basically do the Calvin Phillips, what Calvin Phillips would be doing, innit? Like basically saying to Calvin Phillips, look, in a bit, mate, let's get Douglas Luiz in. I thought you meant that, Lazuli. I thought you meant that. Whereas Paquetá is very attacking. Pep said, these kind of injuries, it's better to not put pressure when he feels good and the doctors are confident we can take the next step. You don't want to go too early and have to go back again. Tough injury, surgery, so step by step. Yes, Pep Guardiola, even though you played him when he shouldn't have been played, and he got the injury, That is true. That is true. You need to chill with the guy. Which is why I think we don't know after this surgery how long KDB is going to take to get back to his best. I mean, it's a big jobby. So you don't know how long it's going to take to get back to his best. So having Paquetá in there, and it's good because Paquetá is still playing football right now in the Premier League. So it's not like he's going to turn up and then not be fit or anything like that, or not have played Prem football. You'd like to think that he'd make a seamless transition. Obviously, there will be a learning curve, given it's Pep Guardiola, but if we don't get him, Arsenal will continue to try beating us and have Rice in his ear. Yeah, true that, Mojis. True that. Sam says, Cruz will be great bit of January business if Phillips leave. What a shout that would be for a couple of seasons. We've actually been linked with Cruz, you know. Just an FYI, that's the end of Pep Guardiola's press conference. More at 10:30 on Saturday for the embargoed stuff. Also, look, there you go. Look at that. Pep on John Stones' injury. The doctor said to me it's not as bad as the first thought, but I don't know when he'll be back. That's good. That is good. Isn't Paquetá's winger? He's more like a winger than a midfielder. I think at West Ham, he drifts. He has like a freeway. He drifts. He does drift out wide, but then our midfielders do that as well. How many times have you seen Kev or Bernardo basically playing on the wing? The amount of times I've seen Kevin De Bruyne at right back. I mean, Kyle Walker's ball before, Kevin just chilling. Cruz, I think, is a weird one that people don't want to touch. I don't think Cruz would come to City. I think because if he comes to City, then just gets binned by everyone in the Prem. I don't think he's going to want that. I can see him playing making like a Saudi move or something like that, getting a bit of cash. But yeah, I don't see Cruz happening. I could understand it from an experience point of view. I think he'd be good. From an experience point of view, yeah, you can't doubt it. But I just think the rest of it is not really there. He's an old boy now. Yes, Lexi. Right then, that's your Pep Guardiola press conference mixed in with a little bit of Paquetá news. We'll have the press conference live on our channel very, very shortly. Also, the embargo section tomorrow. There's going to be some more content today throughout the day. Obviously, they've got a video coming out. We might have a stream later on as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We could probably run some more FIFA. Do people want late night FIFA this time? We've been running like FIFA at like 2 o'clock, and then we're like this time, and then we've been running FIFA at like what's it called, like 6 o'clock. But people prefer like maybe a late night stream, like a 8 to 9 o'clock, something around that time. I don't know, man. Let me know. But yeah, I appreciate everyone. Big up to everyone who's liked the stream. And yeah, we'll see you very, very shortly with some more videos. See you in a bit.